it's a different era, so you really wouldn't know, you know. But that's the same thing what was happening to me, I guess, after I retired. Then you had like Roy Jones Jr. and you had Bernard Hopkins. You know, there's a whole totally different group that was coming up. And now you got another group that's coming up after the Bernard Hopkins and these guys here. And I'm watching this new generation grow up, you know, and it's fun to be able to say that you're a legend. That is, I got a chill right through my body just saying that, you know what I mean? But, and then people acknowledge that it's great.
Do you think that there's anyone today that is champion that would have been champion in your era? Is it very different?
Well, there's, you know, at the one time I see a couple of fighters that look good, you know, like Julius Caesar Chavez Jr. at one time. He looked like he could hold the belt. The thing is, what I want is the same way that I felt when I was coming up. I wanted to be like a throwback from the old days, like guys like Gene Fullmer, or like, you know, the middleweight division, like Sugar Ray Robinson, you know, I mean, the real sugar. But, you know, these people taught me a lot, you know, Tony Zale and all these, Rocky Graciano. I mean, these were real champions, and this is what I wanted to do. Learning how to train hard, like, you know, running backwards with the big boots and stuff like the guys like Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, you know, Floyd Patterson, who was my idol growing up. Learning a lot from the old time fighters, you know, that got me to where I was. Learning to stay hungry and learning to work hard. I mean, I think that's what's my big success.
You were able to not only be a devastating puncher, which we know you as, but you were the full package. You could box. You know, you were well-rounded, the whole package, and you don't find that very often.
No, and I see people, like a lot of them now, trying to switch from back to righty to lefty and whatever like that. You don't realize I had to master that, and that takes a lot of time to be able to do that without even thinking. You know, it's a natural ability, and I believe it was a gift from God. And it was a great thing that what I had, like what you were saying, to be able to fight in the inside, to be able to fight on the outside, to be able to change up in the middle of the stream. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication and practice.
You mentioned also about staying hungry. You learn how to stay hungry. They say, you know, the old axiom, when you're sleeping in silk pajamas, it's hard to get up and run the roads. Yes. But you were able to do that. How did you keep it going, the hunger?
I think that because I was never satisfied. And still today, it's always something that I want. You know, like even another film, this is what I like to do now with my career, is to continue doing what I'm doing, being able to give something back to the kids, to the public, you know what I mean, to say thank you in my own way for my success.
See.